Ah, we can go this way and through the building now, can't we? Again, whilst the levels are quite sprawling, there's actually a fair amount of little pathways and stuff that you can use to get around with surprising fluidity. Which is really cool. And I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that I've not yet found. At some point I will look at the achievements. Okay, so we've screwed up the Tuileries stuff. Let's go see if we can find Nicolas Flamel's crypt. Why don't you just continue with the main bit, Demajen? I'm going to. Later. Right, the entrance to the crypt is just ahead, so... That looks like a boss arena. Maybe it was a boss arena. Ah, I remember this gate. Could not get through it because obviously we didn't have the key. Essence of a noble spirit. There's a lot of nice benches in this place, I'm noting. Oh, hello! Oh. Like that. And that. If the game is going to oh, shoot. If the game is going to throw groups of enemies at us, then I am going to use the AoE tools at my disposal. I know I said way back at the start that this was going to be a no grenades run, but that was before I knew more about how the game was actually structured in terms of its enemy variety and placement. And again, whilst I'm not trying to use them a lot, I do not see an issue with their usage. That's nice light beaming. Something tells me this guy's not going to be on his own. Come to Demajen. Didn't do his spinning attack or anything then. Yes, that's very pretty. No, nothing hidden around there. Worth a look. Oh. I see you there. I'm wondering... It doesn't look like there's a way of getting behind it, does it? Oh, I need to see me anyway. Oh! Oh, stop building up frost again. That's totally not what I wanted to do. It's the button that I pressed. It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed, if the bug happens where the elemental stuff stops building up, your weapons seem to do a lot more impact damage. Fills the little lozenge-shaped thing up quite quickly. Which is weird. Uh-oh. Explode, doggies! No grabby. Oh, shit. Wasn't actually expecting him to be able to come down the steps. You're stuck in a corner, mate. So badly. They definitely take more damage from ice. Well, no, I can't say definitely. It feels like they take more damage from ice. Whoop. Nice little view of the surroundings. I see what's happening here. And I almost cocked it up by pressing the wrong button. I did press the wrong button there. How am I actually... Oh, like that. No. No, there we go. Fab. What has this done for us? That's not a machine that can be used. Ah! Oh, oof. There's kind of a bag there that I want. Oh, it's got some vials in. I'll take those because I tend to use quite a lot of them. Oh, jeez. Okay. Aha. A rather circuitous. Is that a shortcut back? Oh, good Jesus Christ, he's right behind me. Ooh, that was... Yeah, that actually does do quite a lot of damage. I thought this was supposed to be a shortcut. Maybe it is. Is this somewhere... Ah! Okay, yes. So this is the way we came in. We went right. This is left. There's a thingy up there. One assumes that is a route back because I don't think there's anywhere we can get that high. Here's our Vestal. And a hole into the underground. Let's not use it just yet. I want to know how I'm getting to that wall. Oh, good. Spinny boy. Are we going over the top? No, there's nowhere connected to the top. I can't jump that high. I guess we'll find out later. For now, though, we head down into the crypt, I guess. And we are actually going to refresh our bits and pieces. Église Saint-Jacques Cemetery. Is this the crypt? No, it can't be the crypt that we've already been down into, because otherwise we wouldn't have had to... This is an ice boy, isn't it? Yeah. I was going to say, he's not taking a lot of damage. That's why. Pots. All of thee must die. Ahem. Grown man. In a video game. Oh, hello, friend. You're fire-based, which means you're fucked. Yay. Mine. Oh, hello. You can help him out, mate. Oh, that's your parry move. Suck it! Suck my icy batons. If I was a game designer, I would definitely put an enemy below us. Oh, that's got a backswing on it. Yeah, so that's an icy boy. It's the wrong button. Is that just... Yes, that's back to where we came. Ah. Hold on. Ooh. Do you want me to jump on these beams, game? Is that what you were going for? No, you want me to jump over here. That's fine. Essence of a warrior's spirit. Oh, that's really nice sunlight. Shafting down through there. This game looks like trash. Looks like PS3. Etc, etc criticisms. Yes, I am taking the piss out of people that say that. Oh, friend. Really? A rock? Okay. This is going to be another spinny boy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, oops. Ouch. Oh no! Oof. I got fours. Yeah, the definite more elemental damage versus opposing elements. Which makes lightning a weird one. Because it doesn't have an elemental opposition in this. That's a lot of bones. A lot of bones. Geek.
Someone has already taken a close interest in this tomb.
Weirdly enough, got a real kind of Tomb Raider vibe there. For just a moment. A carriage token. Interesting.
I will go to the Tuileries and follow the directions on the receipt. It also mentions the Quartier du Saint-Eustache and Rue Saint-Honoré.
Various lifting and excavation tools. Paid the sum of 140 livres, delivered by the carpenter Bergeau to Monsieur Joseph Balsamo. In his workshop in the Quartier de Saint-Eustache near the Tuileries. Yes, it's kind of sending us all over the place, isn't it? And I am here for it. Was there another? I thought I saw another way out, but I was clearly mistaken. Barrels. So I assume this here is the actual Tomb of Flamel. The stuff that is here. There's a lot of it. I've no idea how practical much of it is, but it's certainly adding to the kind of world building. You know, I've no idea if French tombs were really this cluttered. Good enough. I can't seem to break those. You facing this way? Apparently not. Oh. No. I don't think so. Get your rock throwing out of here. Right, and that's put us on the other side of... Oh, ow. Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks. That extra hit that they get, which the earlier versions did not. I should have ran for the shortcut door, shouldn't I? Doesn't matter. The enemies are slow. We are fast and, well, I won't say agile because it's me, but you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, the gate's locked. That's not a shortcut. That's the shortcut. Yes, okay. Oh, the range on that! Oh, he can come out. Ah, but not that far. Ah, that's his actual leashing points. That's got range. Right. Nope. Yeah, see that extra... Oh, he's a fire boy. That's why that's not doing any damage. That's weirdly not going to hit me because it's actually longer. Suck that. Interestingly enough, though, this is locked. Is it locked because... Oh, there's a thing behind it, so it's not locked because it's just scenery. Huh. Okay. So... I guess we are... Yeah, we're going to the workshop in the Tuileries. Right, in that case, we need to get back to the carriage. Travel. To... the Tuileries. I will probably have chopped this episode up just a little bit. Not because I think it's boring, but because I suspect some of the running around being lost isn't the most exciting to watch content. How do I get over there? So there's gonna have to be... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Aha. Aha. No. Jump first, you muppet. Whee! Okay. Yeah, so that's the place that we've been. And it looks like that's where we're going over there. Yes? Oh, this one actually is land-onable. How was that a stealth attack? Wow, you are really weak to ice. Ooh, there's a thing over there as well. And here. Improved frost grenades. Don't mind if I do. Whee! Ah, yes. Somebody has boarded this up for reasons. Quartier de Louvre? Is this where... No, it's not. Oh! Oh, hold on then. Is this a shortcut? Oh, so this is... Oh, so when I said, there's nothing left there, actually, if we turned left, climbed up, and dashed across... Oh, I don't know whether we could actually get across there. I feel like that's a way back rather than a way forward. Either way, I was wrong. Hold on. Right. Can I use that? There we go, thank you. Plonk. Sewers. Great. I do like all the stylized dust in the air. It kind of looks a little bit weird when you're really up close to it in a cutscene. But normally, it looks pretty cool. Very stylized. Yes, I like how unclear. Shit. Ouch. Right, go out of there. No more buffs. This is the same as the very first enemy in the game, first boss. Blats. With his really wide backswing. That... Oh, that's a chest with some candles on. Barrels. Boxes. It's the little things, alright? Oh, not actually a way out. Oh! Oh, there's another one over there. Up. It could be argued that there's maybe too much healing. But to be fair, I mean, you could always buy more anyway. Huh. I kinda want to... Ah, okay. That's back down there. Fair enough. I thought it might be. I was just wondering if there was something that I had missed. Oh my god. That's a backswing. Oh, that wide sweeping. Clunk. Sit. Yes, I'm getting to a stage where I'm feeling reasonably comfortable. Salut?
You monster. What do you want with me? Wasn't it enough for you to steal my dancer?
I'm merely obeying the king, mademoiselle. Don't be afraid, you and your beloved machine will soon be reunited. I give you my word.
Huh.
Voila, here we are.
Huh.
Do you see that window? That's where she's waiting for you.
Who?
Sale petite peste.
Sale petite peste.
That again.
C'est moi.
Athenais, what could have happened to her in this workshop?
She was turned into us. Nothing good is the answer. Oops. That's not the button I meant to press before landing. Ooh. Ooh. We got some stuttering there.
Balsamo. So that is the name that the Comte de Cagliostro uses to conduct his business discreetly.
I, Louis, King of France and Navarre, by the grace of God, permit Monsieur Giuseppe Balsamo, alias Joseph Balsamo, born in Palermo on the 2nd of June, to use the name and title of Alexandre, Comte de Cagliostro, with full rights and all circumstances. Oh, there's a thingy coffer there.
This notebook appears to be very old. I should show it to Abbe Gregoire.
Okay, something to take back to the Abbey. Monsieur le Comte, I regret the unforeseen difficulty of which you have informed me. If we do not put an end to it soon, the smooth running of our operations could be impeded. If, as you claim, the dancer has indeed left Saint-Claude for Paris, if she is attacking our machines with the facility you described, I demand that you discover as soon as possible the nature of the malfunction that allows her to ignore the orders she was given and learn why she has turned against us. So we were planted with the Queen. Not just as a bodyguard, although that doesn't surprise anybody. 1,000 cut claws. Blade Storm. Pure agility scaling. Mysterious. Hi, friend. Nope. This is our shortcut out, yes? Yes. Ah, okay. was actually really well hidden. It wasn't until I got really close that I even noticed him. Lurking in the bushes. Oh, okay, that's a slippy slidey edge. The game is really particular about some of those. I'm not entirely sure they were always necessary. I, Victor de Riquetti, Marquis de Mirabeau, request that you contact the intendant police of the city of Grasse to have my daughter, Louise Marquis de Cabri, taken to the convent on Rue Tracastel. You shall entrust her to the care of visitation sisters, who ensure that she spends the rest of her life with them in prayer and contemplation. It is at this price that the poor woman shall be able, God willing, to wash away the blight on her soul. So Mirabeau had his daughter forcibly put into a convent. No, he was planning on doing so. But didn't have the opportunity or time? Hey, this person is familiar. It's us at the start of the game. So we were the dancer created for Athenais. Athenias. Huh.
You'll stay with me always, n'est-ce pas?
Clearly not, because we were given to the Queen. But we have been given a gift. I wonder if that has helped with the...
You, mon ami, I'd be all alone.
Aww.
This box is covered in astronomical symbols. It's no use. I can't get it open. I should show this to Monsieur B.
Interesting. The plot thickeneth. Also, there are people in cages here. And a pig. Monsieur le Comte, I am still unsure of your true intentions. You and I both know the dispute between us that led to my flight. Despite the distance that now separates us, what I witnessed you doing still haunts me. And now you seek my help to perfect my art of suggestion? You believe I will give you, whom I know to be capable of the worst, the means to deprive an innocent person of all free will and make them a docile servant? This leads me to believe, monsieur, that you have lost all common sense. Dr. Franz Mesmer. Well, that was quite a lot. The story is building up with a pretty good sense of pace, it has to be claimed. I'm sure many people will disagree with me. Writing after all, rather, is such a very subjective medium when it comes to personal preferences and taste for how it works. But for me, this is doing a pretty good job. You know, as somebody who is actually a writer. This is doing a fairly decent job, considering it's broken up, you know, with stretches of combat and gameplay. It's doing a pretty good job of creating a story that is compelling, mysterious. Got just enough to it that paints it a little bit above the ordinary for a Souls game. Yeah, the game's got a lot of really interestingly connected pieces. You know, the more back alleys and routes and avenues we find, there still seem to always be yet more. And that's really interesting design as far as I'm concerned. I think that's really well done. You know, it's like they've said, I think people are going to get frustrated if they have to go all the way around. So let's keep this door here that they can discover if they go this particular route to try and get there. And yeah, it works really well. Okay, so we need Gregoire, which is you. Yes.
Can I help you, Aegis?
I hope so. I have a notebook written in
I
Latin.
found this notebook written in Latin.
Indeed. Medieval Latin, to be precise. Oh, hold on. Bon sang. Aegis, what a find. This handwriting. I would recognize it anywhere.
Would you?
It's in Nicolas Flamel's own hand. Give me some time to study this, and I'll tell you what I'm able to glean from it.
Have you finished reading the notebook, mon père?
Yes, Aegis, and what I learned from it puzzles me.
Oh.
In this diary, Flamel tells of 3 journeys. 3 journeys into what he calls the in-between.
Oh.
A strange world filled
The
with
purgatory
tormented
place.
souls, tormented spirits that are unable to ascend to heaven.
This world. It's where Cagliostro's victims were trapped until I freed them.
En effet, I believe you're right. But that's not
Ooh.
all. Flamel planned to return.
I
there
wonder if he's
before
there. I
dawn.
wonder if he's in
He wrote
another
this in the
boss.
final paragraph in his handwriting.
Oh no, that's
Dated
years
21st
and
of
years
March,
ago.
1480.
Of course, it was 4 centuries, wasn't it?
That was the day before he died, Aegis. What if his body died while his soul was traveling through limbo? What if he were trapped, a prisoner in this purgatory? Aegis, because of your unique nature, we have an incredible opportunity.
That's interesting.
What do you mean, mon père?
If the soul that animates you has been bound to the automaton that serves as its vessel, then it can be separated from it too. And if this were the case, the soul would travel to purgatory, where Cagliostro entraps the souls of his victims.
Hold on. Are you trying to convince me to go and find Nicolas Flamel?
I'm offering you a chance to speak to the man who discovered the Philosopher's Stone.
I am
Surely you
very tempted.
Assuming I agree to venture into purgatory, do I even have a chance of finding him there?
Sounds like there's a little bit more emotion in Aegis' voice here as well.
The soul flies to the zenith of the place where it left the body of the deceased. Or that of the pilgrim, in this case. If Flamel's soul is trapped in purgatory, as we've guessed, you'll need to go to the house where he drew his dying breath.
Is it still standing?
Of course. It's on Rue de Montmorency.
Interesting.
You can get there via the cemetery of the Église Saint-Jacques.
And how do you plan to free my spirit
That'll
from
be
its
where we
altar?
needed the key, yes?
Simply need to break the bond between them. To do this, we would need to stop your machinery. For a short time, of course. We don't want to lose you, ma chère. As for the rest, it will be a question of mechanics, chemistry, or electric currents, or something or other. That is the problem. This is far beyond my comprehension. But it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps Monsieur Bailly and Monsieur Lavoisier could shed some light on the matter.
Okay.
Mon père.
Well, we need to speak to Monsieur Bailey anyway. And he was this man.
Monsieur Bailly.
I have
found
this secret box.
with astronomical symbols on it. I believe it belongs to Vaucanson's daughter.
Athenais' secret box. I built it with my own hands.
Oh!
It was my gift to her on her 15th birthday.
Again, I've no idea if any of this is vaguely historical.
Athenais and I are the only ones who know.
What's
how.
in the box?
Allow me. You must arrange the planets the way they were aligned on the day of Atanias' birth.
Ah, of course, because he's an astronomer.
What's this locket?
Atanias is always wearing this. It contains a portrait of her late mother. She said it was her most cherished possession.
And she
in
put
all
it round
the
our
world.
neck.
To think, the poor child never knew her own mother.
Ooh. Yeah. It's Atanias that's responsible for our...
Lydia! You monster! What did you do to her?
Yeah. She's going to be the spirit that animates us, but we've broken our programming. Interestingly done.
God. Lydia, what happened? You froze the moment you touched the locket. I thought I'd lost you.
I saw her. Athénaïs de Vaucanson. The Comte de Cagliostro has her.
Mon Dieu. It is just as I feared.
He bound her spirit to an automat.
Please, say no more. Athénaïs.
Uh-huh.
It is her spirit that animates you. Is it not?
Yep.
Yes. I believe so.
Seigneur, quelle abomination. It is vital that you go and find Athénaïs as soon as possible.
But
She is right in front of you. I am Athénaïs.
Alas, I fear that is not entirely accurate. You know nothing of Athénaïs, Lydia. Nothing of her past, her joys, her suffering. Nothing of her love for her father. You are but the vessel that harbors the poor child.
so we're going to end the game by dying, aren't we? By returning the soul to...
Why was Eugène de Vaucanson imprisoned in the Bastille?
Once he discovered the king's true intentions, he refused to continue.
So it's her
cooperating.
love for her
Refused to use
father
talents to
that's
create this
forcing our
abominable
quest.
army. But the king didn't take kindly to his resignation. Eugène did manage to get a letter to me just before he was arrested. Here, take it.
Where can I find Athénaïs's body?
God only knows. Although I assume that the Comte de Cagliostro is taking pains to keep her alive.
Well,
This is certainly the only way to keep her spirit alive in you. The only way to free her is to find her body.
my dear Bailey, I'm writing to you in secret and in great haste. May God protect the mechanical messenger I'm sending to you with this letter. They have taken me prisoner and have made no secret of the fate that is in store for me. I'm to be sent to the Bastille. They intended to force me to reveal my final secrets. Luckily, Athénaïs was able to escape, but they will certainly try to hunt her down. Go to her rescue, if you can. If she falls into their hands, they will use her as an instrument of blackmail. But rest assured, they will not get anything more out of me, even if it means giving up my life. Adieu. So we just unlocked the achievements to find out the truth about Lydia, which was, of course, our original name as the dancer. That was really well done. Is it surprising? No, not massively. But in terms of the pacing and the reveal of that story, at the place it comes within this narrative, I think that was pretty well done. Oh yes, and we need to talk to him about that, don't we? While we're here.
Monsieur B. Do you think there is any way to interrupt my internal clockwork?
A most unusual thought. What do you have in mind, Aegis?
I would like to briefly sever the bond between my spirit and this automat.
It is a very strange request, madame. For what purpose do you seek to free your soul from its shell?
Well,
According to the abbot, my spirit would then be able to visit purgatory.
Oh, that dreadful place. Why on earth would you want to go there?
I hope to find answers to some very important questions.
You must understand, madame, that your very nature is a mystery to us. We are ignorant as to the principle that imbues you with life.
Yes.
Nor do we know how your machinery works.
Although the
That is why
carriage
it is
return
impossible
thing
for us to
does
make
say
even the
that
slightest
it just
alteration. It
works.
would mean taking an unacceptable risk. Of course, if we had documents that could shed light on the matter.
Antoine, the blueprints.
What blueprints, mon ami?
Ludia's. Eugène gave them to me when he was working on the modifications ordered by the king. He wanted my opinion on the potential for reducing the size of certain key parts.
Reducing the
documents are
size?
obsolete now, but they could tell us quite a bit about the mechanical principles that are shared by Ludia and Aegis.
Bon sang, you're right. Where are the blueprints now?
Alas, the situation is not
So,
in our favor. I
is
kept them in the safe of the
Aegis
observatory.
Ludia? Is
Earlier, when I went there to collect my
is it the
reports,
exact same model, or is it a different one?
I found looters making off with its contents.
Blasted scavengers. Their kind are always quick to make the most of chaos.
That's not
I
been
chased them with the keys,
explicitly
so
made
they
clear, I
were
don't think.
apprehended.
Or maybe it has
They
and I've just
disappeared
missed
into
it
an
or
underground
forgotten it.
passageway under the Louvre. I decided it was best not to follow them.
You acted wisely, mon ami. The automats are everywhere, and the marauders don't stand much of a chance.
Uh-huh.
I'll try to track them down.
Okay. Right. So the side questing continues. Oh, we've got the bonds now, haven't we? Ah, we have. So we have a choice. We have a choice of who to give the bonds to. Robespierre or Lafayette? Well, to be honest, Lafayette actually knows how to do army stuff, and Robespierre is a bit of an asshole.
Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
the bonds are in my possession.
And to whom do you intend to give them?
I have decided to use these bonds to support your cause. I implore you to put them to good use.
I swear it to you. You made the right choice, Dancer. Only professional soldiers and well-trained conscripts stand a chance of winning back the kingdom.
That is my opinion. Love before money achievement unlocked. Save Necker by finding his wife before his money. Interesting. So is there an achievement that does the opposite, one wonders? I'm going to finish this side quest before I finish this episode. No, before I finish this recording session. God knows how I will have broken this up. Because it's not like I can just say, I've done all the side quests. I've done side quest 1, all the parts, all of the way through. It's not worked like that. It's not super far away, however. Ah! I don't recall seeing this passage, and I know I've been back here before. Past here before. Yes, I should examine the modules I've got attached, because we probably... I don't think we've picked up any. Well, that's got quite the AoE on it. I knew it. I still managed to get hit by it because I'm rubbish. Surprising. Absolutely nobody. Interesting. There's 2.
Bon Dieu de bon Dieu, boss. It hurts. It hurts.
Steel yourself, Claude. Just be thankful you got out alive.
I'm still in pretty bad shape.
Et puis quoi? Don't you think it was worth it? This tunnel is a gold mine. With what we've managed to gather, we'll be set for a long time.
I don't think Spiders particularly wants us to see that stuff all the way over to the left-hand side there. That's quite blue. I think that's just untextured geometry.
Monsieur,
Huh? Who goes there?
Bon sang, let's get the hell out of here! Run, Claude! Run if you can!
Oh, my lure! I told you we'd get caught.
Okay. So we could go up there, but we could also... Tootie boy! Clunk. Ow. I have been tooted. Okay. Just randomly a frost resistance file behind a breakable wall. Also. Huh. There's clearly more to this area. Yes, always check behind you in games like this. Well, in video games in general. If you change levels, as in verticality levels. Lovely. Duty boy. With spider friend. Two Tooty boys. I love that sound. It's so silly. Yeah, get out of here. Because we get so many of these capsules, it is totally worth. Huh. Ah, that's the other side of this. Oop. Now, here's the question. Do we go up here? Not pressing that button, we don't. Ooh, we've got options. Okay, I think that's the way we're supposed to be going, so we'll go this way first. It might not go anywhere. What are those? Oh, they're spider boys. Oh, shit! Hey, that. Ah, some more crafting stuff. Yeah, so since the achievement said one weapon from each class. Now, since I've already upgraded to 2 batons, I may... It depends whether we can just, at some stage in the game, purchase orichalcum as much as we want. I kind of suspect that might not be the
from the observatory.
case.
Poor souls. They didn't stand a chance.
Do you have a friend here? Oh, you do. You've got a violinist friend. Oh, you've got many a friend. Hey, guys. Since you guys... Oh, dear. That was a mistake. Oh, that was my own stupid fault. This is a terrible place to fight him. Why am I trying to fight him here? In a dull way. Nice. Ooh. Some actual loot. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, carriage token.
Ludia's blueprints. Fortunately, they are in perfect condition. Monsieur Bailly will be delighted.
Send or bring back? Oh, we could do them from the carriage. Oh, and that's why there was the carriage token. So yes, it seems like each time a quest is finished, the game gives us a homeward bone, essentially, in order to get back with some speed. That is good. Correspondence. Ah, we have a letter back. An unfortunate fate, you say. Those poor devils probably did not deserve such a definitive end. What will they have done with the documents? By the grace of God, Monsieur Lavoisier and I have been able to learn valuable information from them. We've located the archaic timer system that Monsieur de Vaucanson used to set the duration of Ludia's dances. We are certain that this device is still in place. If we reverse it, we set an inactive time during which your spirit will be separated from your mechanical body. However, for you to be able to do this without our help, we must make one modification to your design. We must install a pin that you can remove at the appropriate time. Please return to the convent. So we needed to go back regardless. I have really enjoyed the side quests as they have been presented so far. I feel like if you were to not do them, you would indeed miss out on story. But, interestingly enough, I don't think you'd miss out on any of the bosses or anything like that. Bonjour, messieurs.
Here are the blueprints you asked for.
Good heavens. You found them.
Your thieves were not able to profit much from their theft.
And this is just going to tell us some of the stuff that we had in the letter.
Poor souls. Their crimes did not deserve such a permanent ending.
Certainly, certainly. Let us look at these documents now, if you will.
No, Antoine, the F-wheel is not part of the cog that transfers the driving force to the escapement.
Diable, you're right. It's driven by the B-wheel, and its axis is on the shaft that's visible at this point.
Precisely. In fact, the shaft
yes.
sits between the conical bearing and the small
Mechanics.
See?
True. It's decided then. All we would have to do is separate these two plates to disable the entire thing.
And to put them back in place at the agreed time to start the machine again.
You will not be able to assist me. I have to do it alone. Half a league away.
You must be joking.
By no means. You'll have to find another solution.
But we know the solution.
Fortunately, madame, you're asking us to do the impossible.
Oh, ça, par exemple.
Once your spirit is untethered from this automat, it will be impossible for you to start the machine up again.
Hold on, my dear Antoine. Is this device in Figure 4? Is it still in place?
Yes, it is. What of it?
Bon sang. It's a timer. It's primitive, true, but fully functional.
The dial has marks from 1 to 15. Probably minutes.
It was to allow Eugène to plan the duration of Ludia's dance.
Okay, so this is more kind of elaboration.
By the position of this peg in the center, we could instead turn it into a period of inactivity.
Nous y sommes, mon ami. Fantastic.
Will Aegis be able to operate?
Do you want to test it? Like, while we're here?
All you have to do is put a bolt there that she can remove when the time is right. Yes, a small iron rod will suffice. We won't have any trouble finding something that will do. When the timer dial reaches 0, the automat will come back to life. However, given the dial's fragility, we will probably get only one chance.
Oh, great. So we're not going to be able to test it.
I'm sure that the bond between my soul and this machine will be re-established.
Ma foi, I admit that we can't be sure of this. What do you say, mon père?
Don't be afraid, Aegis. Unless I've been wrong from the beginning, your soul will seek refuge in the only body it has available to it in this world.
Well then, Shall we start?
Let's begin. My fate is in
This seems like a massive chance to take.
Voilà. Everything is in place. When it's time, just pull on this metal loop to start the timer.
Like a grenade.
You will have 15 minutes.
Oh, are we actually going to have a
before the
timer?
spirit returns to your body. We wish you good luck, madame.
Remember, to get to Rue de Montmorency, you're best going through the cemetery behind the Église Saint-Jacques in the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville. Here is the key to the gate. Prayers are with you,
I thought
my
we'd
child.
get the key. Enter the in-between. That's what we are calling it. Yes, if I wasn't enjoying the game so much, I would have stopped by now, so you can tell that the story is compelling enough. It's not the best written story in the world, moment to moment. It's not the best voice-acted story in the world. It's certainly not got the best facial animations. But as a combination of all of the necessary things, it works well. I mean, it does not matter to me that these characters are historical figures who actually existed and so on and so forth. Uh-oh. Is that a blocking stance? I guess that was a blocking stance. Blonk. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to be going, but I'm looking for stuff, so that's what I'm doing. Is this going to take us to that wall? Oh, balls, he saw me. Yoink. Oh, shite. And clonk, clonk, clonk. That was foolish. Ooh, cast iron from then. Oh, interesting. We're going over the top of a street here. I am being chased, and I know it. Aha! This is quite the roundabout trip, isn't it? Oh, interesting. Was not expecting a vessel here. I thought this was a side route, but actually, it appears to have been a location of some significance. A carriage token. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Oh, it is! Monsieur Langine, please come and fill the hole next to my establishment as agreed. You should know that looters have used this passage once again to plunder the reserves stored in the cellar of my establishment. This distressing situation requires your immediate attention. Emile Cotin. Okay. So I've actually found the way forward without meaning to. Very typical of me. Very typical indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Blue, 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 blue. Oh dear. Those textures though. We didn't look around at all. Huh. Hello?
Monsieur.
Zoons! Praise be
Zoons!
Mother of our Lord, at last thou speakest! Gentle dame, you have erred here for so long, not a word uttered. In singular contemplation of such terrible slaughter.
A long time, you say? That's not possible, sir. I've just now appeared to you.
Nay, thou must trust me. And thou wast hardly alone in this limbo. There were many travelers, stiff and silent, all in agony.
Out of the anchor stone.
The anchor stone.
What travelers do you speak of?
The first to arrive was a sobbing child searching for his mother.
The Dauphin?
After him, many a damned soul carrying their own heads in hand. Then those whose thoughts passed through me. A minister of God.
All the people that we've...
Hold on. A minister of God? Monseigneur de la Fare?
A scholar with soul star-filled and a learned
Yes. So time is...
Monsieur B. and Monsieur
Uh-huh.
Lavoisier.
a usurer who shed so many tears for his lady.
Yeah,
Monsieur
Necker.
Necker, mourning his wife.
All bound to the anchor stone. Wretched souls, their ascension to the heavens repelled.
Interesting.
The anchor stone, monsieur.
Lapis philosophorum.
The philosopher's stone.
Uh-huh.
Aye! Vile knave who took it for his own lately. No count is he but that of trespass and perfidy.
Cagliostro.
Well met. The rope for this varlet and I shall be avenged. The anchor stone keeps the travellers in this limbo and makes them masters of the
Yes, we had discovered this.
springs the fire that burns inside these demons. Lanterns of the dead. Witchcraft of the blackest sort.
The terrible slaughter. You say I was just observing the massacres.
Aye. Vile innumerable crimes. The devil's own accursed titans and their restless horde. They drinketh from the lake where the souls of the dead sleep. Men and women offered in sacrifice to feed the fire. Then the terrible maw was opened, and in flowed legion of the dead. Ne'er hast I seen so many here during all my stay. The stone is verily mine dark confine. Lonely, so lonely, that mine vessel is no more, and my soul still...
Yeah, so he's stuck here because he's dead.
I do despair.
So we need to break the stone, I guess.
Gentle dame, I prithee do shatter mine stone.
You want me to break the stone that contains your soul? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Aye, my God, I beg thee.
Do you know where this stone is? You've been buried.
It's been a while, yeah.
Monsieur.
The precious jewel, sublime treasure, was inscribed in my legacy, my testament. On my
So-
tomb engraved, gentle dame, on the tomb.
So his will. So we need to go back to Flamel's tomb. Interesting.
What a strange encounter.
Yes.
Tell Abbe Grégoire about it immediately.
The soul of the liberated body suffers no earthly want. The lapis philosophorum fulfills his least desire. The happy pilgrim of limbo covets not the gold or vainglorious, tristful princes. Death no longer dreads nor mourns the desolate fleshy existence. In this, the supernatural anchor stone, is the greatest treasure. Through the perfect, the imperfect will be purified. From the sun, father of all metals, and from the moon, their mother, comes magisterium. Only that which has been brought back to its first matter may be transmuted. Of the philosophers sulphur and mercury. The wise man will not work like a blind man, in doubts and darkness. Should ever misfortune befall me, I prithee Ambroise and Roland, my brave disciples, to seal shut mine office for ever. Take not a thing, nor move the slightest effect. Nay, construct a wall, so that none shall ever set foot here. Silence our learned knowledge, ever so perilous in the hands of the ignorant. Pray to God that in his grace he will forgive the poor sinner who has gone to his eternal rest. C'est très intéressant. Tour de Grégoire.
Can I help you, Aegis?
Yes.
The plan worked as we had hoped. My spirit left my body, and I travelled to the in-between.
This is extraordinary. It confirms all my theories.
But
You were right about the rest, too. Nicolas Flamel's soul had never left the in-between.
Mon Dieu, 4 centuries. What a fearsome fate. Were you able to speak with this?
We were.
Soul?
Yes, mon père. He claimed that I had been in purgatory for a long time, but had never spoken until then.
Please, go on.
He said he had met other visitors. Based on his descriptions, he was speaking of Monseigneur de la Feu, Minister Necker, Monsieur Bailly, and Monsieur Lavoisier.
None of whom
They all
remember
seemed
much of it.
unaware of his presence. All bound to the anchor stone. Those were his words.
All those whom Cagliostro turned into his homicidal playthings. Yes, it is just as I thought. The subject has the impression of being the automat it is bound to, but his soul remains in the in-between world.
Yes.
Mon père, Monsieur Flamel begged me to free him from purgatory.
I think this is a noble goal.
How can we help him?
If he is to be believed, we would simply have to break his stone.
Of course, the Philosopher's Stone. The anchor stone that keeps him in the in-between.
Well, the route to it is in his tomb.
Look at this, mon père. These are Philosopher's Stones made by Cagliostro's hand. Do they
Oh yes, we
mean-
recovered them from the Titans.
They do. Aegis. The ancient chalice of Saint-Jacques is adorned with a similar stone. It was entrusted to me by the parish priests, along with some other relics. I stored it in a reliquary chest in this very...
That's handy.
Here's the key. Go. Let us not waste a second more.
Goodbye, mon père.
Au revoir. I assume it's this little box that's had a spotlight on it for ages. And I knew nothing about why. Now we do. That's not a small piece of rock.
4 centuries, Aegis. 4 centuries. No mind can begin to comprehend what this poor man has suffered.
Is this the fate that awaits us? An eternity of silence and solitude?
Purgatory is just a stop on the journey, Monseigneur.
Oh, I would give anything to believe it again.
Monsieur Flamel, the time has come to set you free.
Crunch. Ah.
Seigneur, Dieu nous garde.
Ah.
Oh, blessed maid who has
Huh?
broken my chains! Heavenly light! Oh, heavenly light! I shall become one with it!
Well, that's your faith coming back.
Dixis et videntibus illis elevatus est.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up.
Just in case you don't speak Latin.
Hallelujah! purgatory is not the end. Do you know what that means, Abbot?
Before I say anything, I would like to take the time to consider the phenomenon we have just witnessed with a clear head.
You are mistaken. What we have just seen and heard makes us new apostles. From this day on, I will live only to share the good news of this divine manifestation.
That is all well and good, Monseigneur. Alas, I will not be able to join your apostolate, for there is no mission more vital than the one we are undertaking.
Is that what happens to
At the moment when
Delafair?
the tyrant aims to annihilate his subjects, I have a duty to put deeds before prayer.
The Old Alchemist, 2,500 anima essence gained, achievement unlocked, side quest complete. Bastille, Montmartre, and waiting for what to do next. It would appear that the epic side questing session has finally been completed. 2 hours and 50 minutes worth of recording. A lot of enjoyment had. Some interesting storytelling. Obviously, you know, I've got past to the extent the kind of stiff animations and facial expressions, and I'm just enjoying the story that is being told without kind of that barrier, I suppose, to entry. I'm going to, off camera, take a little look. See, we've got no icons at all. No icons at all to follow. I'm going to take a little look at the modules that I've got equipped and stuff. You know, rejig my equipment, maybe. And then next time, we shall carry on to Montmartre, where the actual story continues. Hopefully, you will join me for that, and hopefully you've enjoyed this episode, multiple episodes. I have no idea how I'm going to have cut this up. So it could just be one bumper, if edited, side quest episode. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully you've enjoyed it regardless. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thank you very much for watching and for all the supports. I will catch you all, fingers crossed, in the next bit. Have a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.